Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about Palantir and how they're going to explode next week. Before we get into the video, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. I can't believe we're on 113 subscribers, I believe, which is crazy. Also, give the video a like and let's get into this video. So, as you can see on the graph on screen now, ARK Invest have bought this week $14 million worth of shares in Palantir this week, which is a huge amount. It's a lot more than they normally do, and this is a massive thing, as I want to show you this. Back in November on the 13th of that week, they bought $16 million worth of Palantir stock, and these are very important stats to notice because of what's happened in the past. After showing you them stats, I want to then bring you onto the Palantir graph, and we're going to have a little look at what happened on November 13th around there. So as you can see on the chart, we had a massive drop off in, well, coming up to earnings last time when Palantir did earnings, and it dropped. This is 13th of November, and remember that graph, that's when ARK Invest bought $16 million worth of Palantir stock, and after that happened, you can see it go from $13.40 to all the way to the top, $33.48. I've just had a look, that's 156%, which is insane, in 17 days. So very recently we've been seeing a little uptrend happening, but since that massive heart attack in November, we've kind of been trading sideways, really. And we all know one reason probably is because of the lockup period, but I don't want to get into that because I have mentioned that before in a few videos and I've said my opinions on it. I think that is one thing that's making it not pop, do you know what I mean? Like, not explode like we all kind of were predicting. So it's sitting at $25.84 at this moment in time, and we've seen a massive upside last time they bought a lot of shares. I don't think it's going to be as massive as what it was before, just because of these reasons of the lockup period. So I don't think it's going to have a massive upside like we saw before, but I do generally think we could start breaking resistance now. If we can start seeing it break above $28, we are good, and if it does, I think we could start seeing this stock explode, if I'm honest. Like, this news could potentially break us above the $30 range quite easily. It should. If you look back at past history from what's happened, then surely we can get some gains. If it went up 150%, I'm not saying it's going to do the exact same because we are now at a higher price, trading at higher prices, but I do definitely think we can start seeing next week some really good growth next week. I think a lot of people are eyeing up the $30 range massively at this moment in time, and I also want to show you the option chain and all the calls for that, because then I can show you what people are doing with the $30 range or the $29 range. The thing is as well with the Palantir stock, we've had good news, but we've also had bad news from institutions of them just downgrading the price, and it just puts people just seem to follow their opinions most of the time. You got to remember, JP Morgan, before the inclusion of Tesla, that Tesla were going to go to $85 a share, and we all know where Tesla is now. Like, there's sometimes you got to ignore it. They just either want to bring the price down so they can get it cheaper. The big institutions and people who analyze these stocks, they're just very conservative. They just go off, obviously, earnings and everything, which is understandable, to be honest with you, but sometimes they don't see the potential of what the company can be. And I think a lot of, you could say, retail investors like us who watch these YouTube videos, we invest also financials, but I think mostly off what this could be kind of thing. I just wanted to let you guys know what JP Morgan have done with Tesla in the past, just so you can think about it, see what you think about that. But let's get into the option chain and see if anyone's making some calls to $30. Okay, this is very interesting then. At the $30 strike price, we have got 70,000 volume, which is quite huge to be fair, and we've got 16,594 contracts in people's brokerage accounts. That's roughly $400,000 worth of contract, which is quite a lot. These are for January 22nd, by the way, I didn't mention that. But from what I can see, it seems like out of all of the different strike prices, $30 is the main one, and it has been for a while, to be honest. So can we see $30 this week? Can we? Let me know in the comments if you can see us going to $30. I can, to be honest with you now. I think we've had our time. If you're a Palantir investor, I think we're gonna have a good week with Palantir. Fingers crossed, everyone. And also, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm doing a portfolio update video tomorrow, so if you're interested in seeing my portfolio, check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.